Let's talk about stress, baby. Let's talk about anxiety. Sorry about that. That was really awful. Hello, and welcome back to my opera channel. My name is Avi, and I'm here to talk to you about opera. I mentioned having performance anxiety very casually in a post on my stories a couple months ago, and that kind of raised a bunch of questions about me having performance anxiety and other people mentioning it. So I thought, well, as I usually do, I actually have no answers. One, I should probably get some. Two, I should probably find some answers for myself, whether or not for other people, but for myself. Three, I should probably get over this anxiety because it's not relevant and it's not necessary for a career in performance. And four, I am sure other people have the answers and I can relay them and help out. So I went in search of some recommendations. For me, performance anxiety really boils down to lack of confidence. 100% of the time, I feel like I might not know the role enough, or I wish I had a little more time, or I feel like I don't have what I consider support enough for what I'm doing, and we'll get to that in a whole other video. We're not talking about support here. Different topic. And I hate waiting around. 90% of the time, you're just waiting for the panel to be ready, for your audition time, for the audience to be ready, for the concert to start, for the pianist to find their way. I don't know. 90% of the feeling is waiting. And those jitters are so, What happens to me specifically is I get really, really super cold, shivery cold. And I lose feeling in my fingers and my toes. And my heart is pumping, racing. And it's all clenched. Does that make sense? I'm like this, but trying to be calm. So I'm but really cold. If you put me in one of those heating blankets, I'd probably still be very cold. And then when I finally get on stage to do whatever performance that I am doing, it goes by so quickly and I kind of black out the whole piece. I don't remember what happened. I'm oh, we're done now. Wonderful. And my brain just doesn't absorb that I've actually done what I wanted to do, which is very, very aggravating. And in recent years, all of the performance stage experience I've had has either been one song or one aria in a concert setting, or a very small length role in a production, doing only the Carmen Quintet and that 5 minutes of coming on as Carmen and then off. It's just not enough time for my brain to settle and be oh, we're on stage now, you have time to relax. I don't feel like it's there. And this goes for everyone. Most of the beginning of your career is probably going to be roles like that. Small things that you just come in, do quick, and then goodbye. Thanks for coming, showed your stuff, now leave. Auditions, that's all they're about. In and out, in and out. And when it's that tense and you don't have that much time, I feel like I don't have time to enjoy it, because by the time I get over my nerves, I'm off the stage, which feels pretty crap. Also, I get super, super chatty when I'm nervous, and I really wish I would talk less when I'm nervous. It's like a waterfall of I'm fine, but I'm not fine underneath. I'm the coolest cucumber in the room. Do you need to make a salad? I'm good. You can make a salad with me. I'm such a cool cucumber. Cucumbers are really cool. Do you need a cool cucumber? Because I'm one. And cucumbers are so good. They're so delicious. And they're really good for you. Do you like vitamins? Because they're vitamins in cucumbers. And it's refreshing, and it's something different. It's really not that different. It's kind of you need me, but I'm also really cool. So it's fine because I'm cool, and my last name's Green. So therefore, a green cucumber. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh boy. I've had experience where I've loved every single second on the stage, and I've gone on and felt comfortable, and I knew what I was doing, and I had fun even though it was a small thing, and I was so immersed in the experience that I just enjoyed myself, and I really just went out, did my thing, felt calm, felt confident, and that was it, and that was great. And I know that I can feel that way, therefore I know that the performance anxiety is not real if that makes sense. Like, I've had so many good experiences that's what I aspire to be, that when I have the experiences that are the opposite, where I'm nervous and upset, like, or scared, I'm kind of thinking, well, you can do this because you've done it, and you've done it your whole life. Before you were a singer, you were like, there is no point in my life where I didn't want to be on stage. And the moments that I am me and excited to be on stage are like reminders that yes, you're not faking it. You do love this. And I love that feeling. But to get to that feeling, I have to know my stuff. I have to be confident. I have to have everything in place. And when I mean I need to know everything, I mean I need to know everything into a point where it's a bit OCD and over-exaggerated and maybe a bit much and a little too much pressure for one human. But that's the way I feel confident, so I kind of need to dial it down and make sure it's okay. Not only on stage, in general, I am not the most confident person. No matter how much time I spend singing Maria Von Trapp and channeling my inner Julie Andrews, still not the most confident person. So I've been asking around. As I said, I've been on a search to get over this hump, to learn how to find my center and be the best of me on stage all the time. How do I stay confident even though I am not confident on the inside? And some of the tips I got were, one, was to create a routine that I keep to strictly to a T. Meaning that I know what I'm doing. I'm not fiddling before going, oh, what kind of stretches should I do now? Or jumping up and down when you're trying to figure out what to do. Or like, I'll walk around and be a little more calm or whatever. No, you need to have like a set routine. Write it down so you can also follow it. Make sure that you do the same thing every time. You can tweak it before or after, but don't tweak it right before. Know what you are doing right before performance. 2, deep breathing. Like deep breathing. From your stomach and not from your like chest, because when I get anxious, I just go, no, singing bad. Number 3, once you actually are down there, deep down in your stomach, find an anchor, something that pushes you to keep your mind in that place, knowing that you're relaxed and calm. And I've been practicing this outside of performance anxiety too, with just regular life anxiety. And once you get yourself really riled up and like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end and I'm going to, I don't know, everything that's happening in the world right now. And just learn to anchor yourself and come to a place where you're completely calm, and then kind of like do something that, like a squish ball at the end. Like, so I was told to like pinch my fingers together so that once I'm fully calm, I pinch my fingers together and then I'm like, I'm home. Practicing that still, not the best at it. And number 4, make time slow down. I was recently told to make sure that the pianist doesn't do anything without me being ready. Now that means anything. So actually turning my back, which I find very weird and I didn't like that idea. But I recently did it in an audition and it made me take more time between role pieces, and I felt a bit calmer and a bit more relaxed, and it was a bit better than usual. But not mastered it yet. Another thing that I have thought to myself to do, or actually other people have also mentioned this in the past, but now I'm like accepting it, is to take pieces or sing things and recycle them all the time until I am truly confident. Again, knowing that, oh yes, I can sing these in my sleep. Wake me up in the middle of my nap. I can do it. I don't even need to warm up. I know these so well. They're in my body so deeply that I am fine. And just perform those as much as possible in auditions that you can, because then you're going in knowing they can throw anything at me. The pianist can screw up. The chairs can fall down. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I can still do this because I know it so well. And therefore you're back to the confidence in yourself and like, you know that you can do it. I still have a really long way to go with performance anxiety, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. Let me know how you guys deal with performance anxiety, and check out my Instagram stories because there's a whole Q&A thing. Go over to my Instagram, Avi Green, Mezzo. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this video and that you can find it useful even if you're not an opera singer. I also would like to say thank you to everyone who supported me on SoundCloud, which is now over. Shoutouts for this week's video go to Bronwyn Harding. She also is Rogue Opera, so definitely go check her out. I will be back next week with a new video. In the meantime, have a great week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. And check out my podcast, which is premiering season 2 this Friday. What? So excited. We actually have a really amazing guest, which follow on social media to find out. AA Opera Pod. Okay, Avi is going to go. In the meantime, have a great week. Drink lots and lots of tea, and go see an opera. Don't have anxiety about that. You should just go. It's gonna be great. Let me know what you went to see. Use the hashtag Diva Studies, and we'll find each other. Yes, we will. We will see each other. Bye now.